Yo, 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 what is going on, my fellow cloners?
Hey guys, Lieutenant Curious here today.
And we come forth with the 77th official NovaLUG live stream. Today, I will be showing probably this logo that you're seeing for the first half of it, maybe, depending on how uncluttered my cluttered table unclutters.
Ooh.
But I will be working on Kashyyyk 2.0. How about you, Lieutenant?
I will be working on parting this Mawan 2.0, which is on a 64 by 64.
Oh, what a lovely size.
Oh, it is.
Alrighty, let me whip open the YouTube app and start reading your guys' comments. Once I turn down my, oh my God. Alrighty. And for those of you who are watching, feel free to ask any question. Let's get this chat going. Do not be afraid to ask a question. As you know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to type that. Don't be afraid. Can you pin your? All right, there we go. We'll just do that. Alrighty. Let's make this comment section live. Hello there, Lego guy 25,000 or 25,000, however you want it to be pronounced. How is your guys' week? My week has been extremely long. How about you, Lieutenant? How's your week been?
My week's been pretty decent. It's had its ups and downs, but it's been all right.
Mine has been pretty boring altogether.
As a
But hopefully these Legos can cheer me up. And hopefully, I feel like I'm going to spend a vast majority of my time trying to make these plates flow together. And the reason I say try to make them flow together is because I have a tree here in the middle of the it's not the middle of the mock, but it's the middle of the part that I have like unplated yet, and it's the actual color green and not this bright green. So, and it's a perfectly square because that's how they kind of like what I built it on. So there's going to be like a just a perfect square of green around a bunch of bright green. So I got to figure out how to make that look natural.
I bet it can be done.
Hello, Lego Brick Productions. Lego. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You're saying?
Okay.
What were you saying?
Oh, I was saying, I bet it can be done to make that look natural.
Oh, I can get it to be done. It's just going to take some tweaking. The Lego Brick Builder says hi. I love your box. Well, thank you if you're talking to me.
And
And
thank you if
Lieutenant,
you're talking to me.
there you go. All right. So what I'm going to be doing. The cool part that I have right now is I have this little section that's like weirdly undone. That made no sense. Then I'm going to try and get my prototyping done first to see how that looks.
Well, I just stacked up all my lavender stem grass. Looks beautiful.
Do you have your camera on?
I believe I do.
Oh yeah.
Is it
Okay.
in
It's
black?
on it's on YouTube, but not on
Okay.
Google Hangouts for whatever reason. All right, I'm gonna send you a picture because this looks kind of goofy. Obviously, this is unvegetated, unlike all that stuff, and it's some extremely bad lighting. So, I had the flash on, and it looked lime green.
Did you already place it all down?
No. Oh god dang it! I don't want the flash on. Let's see if you can spot where it's at. That's kind of hard to see in the picture. All right. All righty. I'm gonna go back to the comments. Lego guy 25 or 20. Wow. Yeah, 25,000 said, I just finished building a mock. Well, what kind of mock did you just finish building?
Oh, I forgot. So when I was telling you earlier about which color leaves I did not use, I also did not use bright green.
I have some bright green leaves.
Yeah. I haven't used bright green leaves in a while on trees. I think it looks fine, but
I have one just chilling on these, not like one, but I have like a set of ones chilling on the tree I built here. It's like 18 stories tall.
Oh crap! I better measure the height of this landing pad because I wanted to compare it to. I'm pretty sure it's not as tall as Pantora's tank. I don't know. Oh, Yoda just fell. So, let's see, that's 2 bricks there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33, 34, about 35. So the tallest point of the mock, not including the Starfighter when it's sitting on top of the platform, just like the very peak of the platform, is about 35, 36 bricks. And I believe Pantora's hangar was like, and I guess it did include like the top of the tree that was on top of it, which was like 42. So, but I wasn't really going for height, but I did like how it was kind of towering over all of the mushrooms and vegetation. I love these dark brown things. I call them mushrooms, but that's obviously not what the piece is called. What are those pieces called? They're just like, they're 8x8s. Circular. You know what I'm talking about? These.
Hold on, I gotta wait for it to pop up on the radar dish or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't think that's what they're called, but
I think it might just be called a dish. Here, let me look here. It sounds right, but I'll check. I know it's 8x8. Yep, here we go. Dark brown dish, 8x8 inverted radar. You're right.
all right. So we have ourselves an issue.
Do it now.
Yeah.
And that is.
I didn't order enough plates. So that means because she's gonna be sitting here like another 4 weeks. That's unless I can scavenge some parts up from my own collection, which I'm sure
So
I can.
last week I had a Lego piece break, and it wasn't reddish brown. You want to guess what color?
What color is it?
Take like 5 guesses.
Dark tan.
No.
Tan.
Mm-mm. Here for your last 3 guesses. This is probably you'll guess it now. It's not solid color.
Trans green.
You bet.
Oh.
One of these 1x1s split in half.
How?
I don't know. Look at that.
I have to hold on. I gotta wait 16 seconds for it to pop up on YouTube. How did that happen?
I don't know. But I was like placing it down, and it like the top part like lifted up, and I was like, did that just break? And then I picked it up, and it just fell off. So at first it just kind of like it was kind of like dangling by the thread almost, and then when I picked it up, it fell off. So, yeah, split in half.
That's. Come on, Lego. They gotta step up their game.
Oh yes.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to be placing another Brooklyn order.
Oh yeah. Before
yes.
Sheik's done?
Oh yes.
So that probably means next Friday for the contest isn't going to happen.
Yes. I'm like
yes.
shy.
Yes, you agree, or yes?
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
I'm like shy 16 plates, so I might have to do some scavenging real fast.
16 plates of what?
4x4.
You gonna get some more bright green?
No.
To be honest, if you wanted to, you could stop by and borrow some. I have a lot.
But, well, I can't stop by right now.
I know, but like anytime this weekend, if you really wanted to, I'll be here.
All right, I'll see what happens, but I don't get your heart set on that. I don't know. That's how the saying goes. Don't be expecting that. I don't know how. because I work and then I'm going to go see the car tomorrow. So got a pretty busy week. And Lego Cash says, "Hey, hey, hey, Lieutenant, what are you building?"
What's up, Lego Cash? I am actually tearing apart this large mock on the planet of Mawan, which I've actually. This is like my revisit of the planet because I have done a mock on it once before, and I did the terrain quite differently than I did the first time, and I do like it a lot more. And yeah, definitely different. Same time era, but different battalion of clones. And Yoda was in this one instead of Des Canoein. If you guys didn't know that Jedi, I actually planned all the way back when I built Moan, the first one. That was actually Des. And same with Galantos. And that's why after Sereno's done, I'm actually going to do a mock series on Galantos because I love that planet. It's so cool. And this time, I don't know if you remember that mini mock, but do you remember like the gelatinous oceans?
Sorta, yeah.
And what I kind of got out of that is that it's like a blackish clear, but I didn't really have any trans black at the time. And I have some now, but not enough. So I'll get more eventually. So I just used black studs, and that looked decent. But I feel like if I revisited the planet, which I plan on, then I will. What I do here, I really like. This is a mixture of. It's mostly trans green, but I also threw some trans black in there, just to like add some different color texture. And the on Galantos, I plan on just making it all trans black, and I feel like it'll look like gelatin actually. So that should be pretty sick. And the I can't wait to like go back to the. It's probably my favorite three colors together. That was probably one of my favorite terrains, and I can't wait to like do that again with the reddish brown, and dark orange. I just love that. Like that one is a ways back too. It's like my 36th, and now I'm at almost 70 for mini mocks, so about halfway.
Oh crap! All right, time to get my rock structure building on.
Ooh.
Yes. Ooh is right. This should be good.
All right, let's talk. Let's make this kind of interesting. Let's talk some colors, since I'm obsessed with Lego colors, and not just about like which color do you like more than this or whatever. Let's talk specifically on like certain pieces. So like first, let's start with what am I working on right now? Let's talk about leaves, for example. So how about what is your favorite? And you guys in the comment section can also answer this. What is your favorite color of leaf?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll come back to answer that question. Hold up.
Okay. All right, so I am currently, for those of you watching, I am parting this mock. And as of right now, I'm taking off some of these trees. This one right here, I'll take off real quick. And I'm not a huge fan of this tree. but because it is quite fragile and it doesn't look that good. But I decided to throw them on because they are quite simple and they do look pretty nice, especially from like the overhead shot of the whole mock. I do like these a decent amount. And this one, as you can see, includes the colors dark orange and olive green. And I threw in 2 of those in the mock. And then I also did one. I already took it apart, but I did one with magenta leaves and dark red, which I thought was a nice combination. And then besides that, I just have some of the classic dark green leaved trees with like the Lego calls them seaweed pieces, and I like have them hanging down, kind of like moss on the underside of the tree. So there's a little sneak peek of one of those. I've built those a lot. And then besides that, I have a droid arm tree right here that has dark red and dark purple leaves on it. So yeah. And then of course, since this planet does have a lot of fungal like vegetation on its surface, I did include a lot of mushrooms. So this planet, you could say, is kind of like a combination of FELUCIA and maybe like, I don't know, maybe like a Kashyyyk almost, but not really. So. But it definitely has like the FELUCIA aspect, although the mushrooms aren't like the clear, bright colors like FELUCIA is. They're more realistic, like the dark brown and such.
My favorite color leaf is just the regular old green.
Really?
Yeah, folded up with like a dark green.
Nice.
Wow.
I would say, huh?
What was yours?
Mine would probably be. I would have to say, I don't know. I've been thinking about this for like past 3 minutes. I would have to say either olive green. I would say tied for first would be olive green and dark green, and then followed up right behind that would probably be dark red. Actually, so I do like dark red.
Dark what?
Dark red. And then that would be followed by dark orange, and then green.
Oh, I don't know. Orange.
What?
I forgot about the dark orange leaves.
Oh yeah, I was just showing them these 2 trees that I don't really like this style of tree, but it's easy to make and it does look pretty decent from like the overhead shot. And I made 2 of them, and they have dark orange and olive green leaves on it, which I do like those 2 together. All right, let's talk a different piece. Let's talk stem grass. So of all of them made, not the ones that you have, but of all of them made, which would be your favorite? So we got green, olive green, lavender, dark brown, and then are there any others? Is there like a milky white?
There is a milky white.
Yeah, that's not going to be mine. I would say mine would have to be olive green.
Mine has to be regular green.
Yeah, I agree, actually. I think regular green, yeah. And then how about, there aren't very many choices for this one, but the plant stems. So like curly stems, what we used to call them. Olive green for sure.
Why you said you agree?
Yeah, olive green for sure.
Now if they can make any color, of plant stem, what color would you want?
Sand green.
Okay, all right.
Well, I just thought of that right away. I don't know. I just thought of that. I feel like a green would be nice, but I don't know.
I say a dark orange.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. But I would say no to like a MDF. And I know you're not gonna like this, but I feel like maybe a sand blue.
Yeah,
for maybe a FELUCIA or a Moan plant stem. I would add sand blue plant stems on this if they had them. All right. Let's see. What should we talk next? Because we kind of covered vegetation, pretty much. You want to think of a piece, or?
Let's see. What about 1x2 grills?
Light black. Light black.
That's your favorite?
Black? Yeah.
My favorite would have to be hot pink.
What?
Just kidding.
I don't even have any hot pink.
Me neither. No. I'd have to say a regular dark blue. No, dark red. I like me some dark red ones.
Okay. I do like the dark green ones, kind of. But I would have to say dark black or light black. And then, now that we're kind of in that category, why don't we go with... Do you want to venture into... I don't know. How about
what?
Well, I'm trying to think of another piece. How about? Ooh, I love those. All right, sloped grills, dark orange.
I would have to go with dark clay.
Okay. That would be my second choice. Ooh, here we go. 1x2x1 slopes. This is a difficult one for me. I probably have like 3 tied for first.
So you talking about the 45-degree ones?
Yeah, like one of. Let's grab a tan one. One of these. You're gonna see it in like 16 seconds, but
I'd have to say a. Either a dark tan or a blay. Dark blay.
what piece are we talking? Oh, okay. Dark tan or blue. Okay. I would say I have 3. Those would be, and for one of the colors, it's just slopes in general. Like any slope, I like this color. So I would say my like 3 tied for first. I don't know which one I would pick, but dark tan, MDF, and dark brown. And I will give you an example why I like dark brown slopes. And this is recent. This is a recent reason. Like that right there. A lot of those are 1x2x2, which I really like. And then same over here. And one of those is a 1x4x1, which is kind of interesting. There's one right here too. There's a 1x4x1 slope. I don't know what angle.
How'd you get all those dark? That dark blay.
Dark brown?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I don't know. I feel like I may have ordered them, but I don't remember.
Because that's definitely a unique color to have. And like that piece.
Huh?
It's not very like common.
I feel like I ordered them, but I don't know. And not only, I mean, normally I just use them for tree trunks if I'm not using reddish brown. But this is like the first time that I've used it for like the mud by the swamp. So I don't keep searching for those.
Oh, I just created something so nifty.
Did ya?
Did you? Oh, so I was walking into school today, and guess I heard two teachers talking about left nut, that right nut.
About right now?
Yeah.
Right now has been talking. Right now has. I can't believe we've been talking about this on live. Right Nut has actually been like talking to me a lot lately because we're in two choirs together, and she feels like it's okay to converse with me. And since she's friends with my girlfriend, I think that it's perfectly fine to converse. So, which it isn't.
Trying to get some of that action. I'm just kidding.
No.
Uh-huh.
No. Oh, look at these beauties. Gotta love them.
Oh, I absolutely am digging this feature.
Oh, you know.
I don't even know if you can call it a feature.
Honestly, like, at this point in time, I would call a feature something that I haven't done. Honestly.
Okay, well, this then, if that's the definition, this fits the definition.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gotta figure out that debacle, that situation. All right, the comments. Bricks to you says hello. So hello. Rilo Brick says hey. Bricks to you says just wondering when is the next NovaLUG vote, because count me in. If you're talking about getting into NovaLUG, there's a video on my channel said it's titled How to Get into NovaLUG. Click that video and I'll tell you everything you need to know about how to get into NovaLUG. That's a revised form because the old standards that we had were a little unique, to say the least. Remember the FELUCIA mock I did? Not FELUCIA, FELUCIA. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that too. You still here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna go get me some more water. I know I keep leaving, but I'm gonna get more water and I'll be right back.
Oh, that's nice. I just spilled a lot of stem grass. So, that's nice. This mock looks a lot different without all the tree. Well, I guess some of the trees are still on it, but like this area right here with the two 41st elite clones looks a lot different without. There's a tree here and like two more in there somewhere. So it's a lot different. All right, so don't know where. Oh, there you are.
Were you talking to me when I'm not here?
No.
Oh. Ow. LCW Production says, you. And I'll say, ooh. Lego Guy 25,000 says, a brick to you. In every live stream I watch, you were there. You know, in every live stream that I watch, I'm there too. Oh man, today was freezing.
Oh, it was.
I had to ride the bus this morning because my pal who picks me up didn't have his car because he's getting it fixed. And he wouldn't let me fix it for him. And I probably wouldn't either because it was too cold outside yesterday to do it anyway. So I had to stand outside the bus stop for a whopping 5 minutes, and I wanted to kill myself because how cold it was.
Yeah. Yesterday, I don't know if you remember. Oh wait. Yeah, I don't know if you remember what I was wearing, but I was wearing like this
Flannel.
like this button-down shirt, and I had no idea that it was going to be that cold and windy. So when I walked outside, I was like, "Oh, that's nice."
So
I have to walk a ways. Sorry, what?
Is that the only thing you wore?
I had like a t-shirt under it.
You didn't even wear a jacket?
No, because I didn't think the day before was like 45, so I figured it would be.
Touche. And I also have no room to talk because I wear shorts throughout winter.
Yeah.
And I have shorts on right now, so.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I had to train myself.
There's only been like 2 days this whole winter that I've worn shorts, and that's because I've been inside the whole day, and sometimes I don't like wearing pants when I'm just like laying around.
See, that's why I wear shorts, because I'm outside for like 5 minutes throughout the entire day.
Mm-hmm.
So wearing shorts is mostly inside, and they're more comfortable to me because I cannot wear pants, especially jeans, without long socks because I hate how it feels on the back of your like lower calf.
Yeah.
So if you ever even with my work pants, those are loose black like khakis, which are generally comfortable. Man, I have my socks all the way up to my knees.
Yeah.
Which sounds counterintuitive because I just said I don't like stuff rubbing against my calf, but like the socks I wear are like compression socks, so they like the Nike socks. Like right now, I got some thick thermal socks that stick to your leg. And I always wear 2 pairs of socks in the winter. Rilo Brick says, how do you stream with Hangouts? All right, so if you have a YouTube channel, which I'm pretty sure you already got that step down, you go to your creator studio, and then along the side, it will have things like it'll say live streaming, your videos, dashboard, anal ticks, and all that. You click on live stream, and then it will bring up.
You know that's not how to pronounce it, right?
Yeah, I know. It's analytics.
Okay.
You click on so then there's you click the live stream on the little left-hand side dashboard, and live streams, it will bring up live streams and events. You click events, and it will bring you up to the screen, and in the middle right-hand side, it will say create new event. You create that, you follow the steps that it tells you to, and you hit public, and there you go. And then you can start it whenever. And make sure you have it as public. Even though it won't start when it's public, public means that the post, so people know that your live stream is starting, is public.
Dude, I was like dying of laughter over there when you said anal ticks. It sounds like a disease.
That's how you and I said it.
Like it sounds like you have ticks in your butt.
Wow.
That's what it sounds like.
Wow. Nifty.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying.
You're welcome. Ah!
I love making that noise.
I do as well.
So I ordered 101 75 slopes.
Did you hear me?
What?
Because you took too long to say 45-degree slopes, I said Dalmatians. You said I ordered 101, and I said Dalmatians.
Oh my god. Yo, that movie, I have not seen that movie in the hottest second, and I'm quite glad.
I do that a lot. Like the other day, my mom likes, at the dinner table, my mom likes to talk about her friends a lot. And she was like, and she pauses like a lot. And so do I, but she was like, Mary had a, and I was like, Little Lamb. I know it's not that funny now, but it was funny then.
It was like one of those things like in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guess what I've been doing recently?
What have you been doing recently?
I've been listening to some modern rap music, but only one song.
Oh, well, that doesn't count. You said some. You're listening
Okay,
to one.
because all right, let me clarify. I have a playlist that I downloaded off Spotify that I've been listening to, and it has more modern rap music, kind of just like as background. But one of those songs I actually, well, okay, one of them's modern. One of those songs I actually like, and I started listening to, and it's becoming my favorite song.
What is it?
Night Riders.
By.
There's a whole bunch of different people in there. Major Lazer, Two Chains, and then the other two people I don't know.
Major Lazer. Ooh.
The DJ.
Yeah, I know who it is. I don't like him. I like Two Chains. I actually love Two Chains, but
Here, let me pull up the song.
when he's featured and stuff, I get all excited when he's like Two Chains.
Yeah, he does that in the chorus.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Two Chains.
I've watched some of his
recent.
What?
Was it recent?
At 2015.
Oh, so no.
Here, I'm
What
sending
is it
you.
called?
I'm sending you the link. I got hooked on the chorus. That's why. And then I started listening to the.
Oh, Night Riders. Travis Scott. Really, you're fine with the song with Travis Scott?
I don't know much about that.
And it says +2, so there's 2 more. Let's see if I can.
Are you listening to the song right now? Oh, he's completely gone. Alrighty, guys. Let's see what comments you guys have. Oh, you are welcome, right, little bricks. And make sure if you have Instagram or if you just want to message me over YouTube. Oh my god. If you just want to message me over YouTube and tell me when you guys have a live stream, I'll be happy to watch. Who's excited for the Han Solo movie coming out in a few months? Trailer's debuting on Monday, I heard. I'm a little pumped. I think I'm getting a little excited more. That made no sense. I think I'm getting more excited than what I need to be because last time I got excited for a Star Wars movie, well, it let me down. Except for Rogue One. I wasn't hyped for Rogue One, and Rogue One ended up being my second favorite Star Wars film. So let's hope that happens with Han Solo. Some of the planets I've heard that are going to be in Han Solo are quite interesting in a awesome selection. Kessel obviously is going to be in it. That's also been, I don't want to say proven, but also been like shown throughout the Lego sets that have been released for the Han Solo film. Corellia is a given because that's where Han Solo grew up. And then the third one is crap. It starts with a C. Well, not in the. It's mid-band. Mid-band, but it's also titled like Car Copernicus or something like that. 4. So I'm a little excited to see that because that's a unique planet to choose from because that doesn't have a lot of legend background. So I'm a little pumped.
I listened to it.
What'd you think?
I like it. I I really like 2 Chainz. I told you that. But I was kind of surprised by Cobra, who I have never heard before. And he was featured on. He's the one he kind of sounds like he has a
Seizure?
English accent.
Oh, are you talking about in that song?
Yeah.
What did you think of the dude that sounded like you could like I couldn't understand him at all?
Mm, why?
I just like his voice.
Oh, I honestly don't know who you're talking about because I'm used to not really understanding what they're saying. But I did send you a
Yeah,
text
who
of
the heck is that? Look at the
that is 6ix9ine, probably the most popular rapper in the world right now. He's only made 3 songs, and he's like on the top of the charts with like all 3. And literally all he does for his entire songs is like scream. He's like scream rap. Some of it people consider like you could call it like you know how like alternative is kind of like pop and rock.
rock.
This is like you could almost call his like heavy metal rap.
No,
And he's like
that's
on the top of the charts. He literally screams constantly. And I don't know how people like that. No offense to anyone watching, but he sucks. And he's like people are going. It's kind of like he's kind of like the new Lil Pump because last year, I mean, Lil Pump's still going off the charts, but last year, like October, November, obviously the whole Gucci Gang thing was going crazy. But he's kind of like the new Lil Pump on the charts. So, yeah.
if you send me a song by him.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
That's probably the one that I can tolerate the most, and it's still awful.
all right. I'll give it a listen in a second.
Okay, I'm pretty sure when you listen to it. Oh wait, you're on your Chromebook, right, for the live stream?
Yeah.
Okay, so because when I listen to it, I obviously can't be like having a FaceTime or Hangouts on there, so it's coming out. Where do I not have one? And
Yeah,
I know you're gonna be mad at me, but you know how I don't like Lil Pump, right?
Yeah.
He and 6ix9ine, which are basically, as of right now, the 2 most popular rappers in the world. Besides, like, I know Drake has kind of always been, and also Kendrick Lamar. But besides that, those 2 are getting, like, insane amounts of views and stuff like that on all sorts of social media. But anyway, I actually do like Lil Pump's latest 2 songs. Especially, I really like. There's one called "I Shine," and it's with Carnage. It's also pretty good, and I really like the beat in the background. It's really weird, but I like it a lot, and I feel like he's improved from like really quickly from like for example in Gucci Gang he's constantly repeating stuff and he doesn't really have any like I value like the lyrics sometimes like if they just repeat the same stuff and they say like simplistic things like oh I'm doing drugs, doing stuff with women, I'm getting all this money and spending it on cars and women and jewelry and clothes that I don't care. And that's literally what all of his songs are about. But I guess the one called "I Shine" in the title, it is about him like buying jewelry. Do you like that? Doesn't make sense to me. Like, why do they care about like buying canes and stuff like that? Like, who cares?
It's a pimp thing.
I know. It's just weird.
I understand like buying cars and
Yeah.
all that stuff. But I think nowadays, like wealthy people just buy things that like I mean it's always been that way. But like especially nowadays because you got these people who are getting things for absolutely no reason. They're young and they're just spending money because they can spend money.
Yeah.
Like they don't appreciate the things that they spend.
Like, to be honest, you know what I like? Do you know what I would spend my? I mean, it wouldn't be like the main thing, obviously, but if I became rich, you know what? One of the main things I'd spend my money on?
Golf clubs.
No, gosh, Legos.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
okay. I
save up
found
to. I wouldn't save up to buy like a however much sports car. I would buy a reasonably decent car, nice house,
oh,
and a lot of Legos.
I would buy I wouldn't buy a brand new sports car. I'd buy an older sports car. Preferably a 1997 Nissan 240SX. That's what I want. And then I would restore it. I'd buy the beat up version, like someone who kept it in bad condition, and then like fix it up myself, which takes a lot of money. And then I'd do it on Legos, and then probably like a nice house. It's probably what I would spend my money on.
Okay.
Now let's say if you couldn't spend it on Legos, what would you spend it on?
Mm, I don't know.
I know that's a hard question.
Like,
I'm gonna give this song a listen real fast.
good luck.
Okay. If I need good luck to make it through a
No,
song,
I'm serious. And by the way, this is the one that bothers me the least.
the
So
least.
just keep that in mind.
Well, with him looking like he just dumped a bunch of paint on his head.
Why don't you play it for the viewers?
No, I don't want the video to get demonetized.
Yeah, good point. Because it's so explicit.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna give it a listen. I got my earbuds in.
Good luck.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here and listening to it. That's all I will do.
This song is on the top 10.
Yo, this intro. Oh my God, that was awful.
Am I right?
Oh my God, that was awful.
Can you even see, can you even understand? Because I can't. How
Something about
people
popping out. That's all I got.
the worst one is called. So his three songs are Kiki, Kuda, and Gummo.
What's the worst?
The worst one is Gummo because like the beat in the background is like really really annoying because it's like these weird. It kind of sounds like like it kind of reminded me of like an insane asylum kind of music, I
All
guess you
right.
could call it. Um, but Kiki, oh my god, I hate saying these names. Isn't awful, but because there's people that are featured in it that aren't that bad. Like Fetty Wap is in it,
He's
and
awful. I hate him so much.
well, he's not. I wouldn't say. I mean, he's not as bad as 6ix9ine.
Yeah, he's way better than that though. All right, I'm gonna give that gumbo a shot.
Oh my god! Please, good luck. How's it going? Guessing you're listening.
Yeah, he's not, he's just whiny.
Yeah. Are you done with it?
Oh yeah.
Did you listen to that whole song?
No.
Yeah, that one's really, really bad. One that you don't have to listen to I Shine because that'll probably annoy you. But if you want to try out Designer by
Oh, I don't
Lil
like
Pump,
him.
you don't like that song?
Oh, I know. I think you're talking about the artist.
Oh no, no, not Designer. No, I don't like him. No, Designer by Lil Pump is one of his recent ones, and I actually like that one.
All right, here we go. I have it up.
Besides the very beginning, it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
No,
No.
try I Shine.
I
It's
shine.
shine with a Y. I think the beat is really cool. Like you're gonna disagree, I bet. Really betting on
Yeah, no, I'm not even like a minute in.
it.
I'm 18 seconds in.
I like that one quite a bit.
Yeah, that was that. I don't know
Hey,
how
but
people can listen to
it's better than 6ix9ine though. Can we agree on that?
that. The beat, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I have to agree with that. Okay.
And then the new Culture 2 album. It's got some good songs on there. I'm sure you've heard of that from people at school.
What was that?
The new Culture 2 album.
About shooting up a school?
No. Culture 2 by Migos.
Oh, I heard that's awful.
Yeah, some people don't like it, but I do.
I don't like the Migos.
I
So
really do like the Migos. Best, especially the one that's like not really known, who's Takeoff. I think Quavo is overrated. Offset is decent, but Takeoff, I really like Takeoff. He has like in his rapping, he has like a low tone in his voice, and it's really, I think it's really good. He's like the least popular of the three. So yeah, I'd say my least favorite rappers would have to be still Lil Pump, even though I do like his two most recent, and then definitely 6ix9ine, and I hate Cardi B. Have you heard of her?
no.
Oh, I guess if I'm talking about Cardi B, then I should probably say that I also hate Nicki Minaj. I'm sure you've heard of her.
Yeah, there's only one song by Nicki Minaj that I actually like.
Oh God, why?
What?
She's awful.
Let's see, what is the song that I like by her? I can't even remember what it's called.
And that's the thing about rap nowadays. Like things like that, even if it like sucks, if it's catchy, people are gonna listen to it and they're gonna like it. And like I don't know which one I'm thinking of right now, but one of the 6ix9ine songs is stuck in my head right now, and I'm really angry about it. The part where he's like, something on the regular, something like that. Like I hate that he's constantly screaming. Like what? What's the point? I feel like he's gonna lose his voice if he just does that.
The pricey.
And probably, yeah. I bet. Okay. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but someone got me to watch one of the music videos. I don't remember which one, but he has like 6 and 9 tattooed all over his body and his like face. It's insane. Ugh. And his hair is rainbow. Like he has a bunch of different colors in his hair.
Yeah, that's
And
awful.
he has rainbow like it's basically like a retainer
It's like a
that he puts on like his top row of teeth. Yeah. So in like some of his songs, when he's singing, you can or not, he's not singing. When he's screaming, you can see his like retainer that he probably thinks is cool.
Lego Man Joe says hello there. Hello.
What's up, Lego Man Joe?
It's quite late over where you are. So thank you for joining us. So I finished the second part of this rock structure.
Mm-hmm. Ah, I forgot a piece of vegetation.
Which is your favorite color of seaweed?
Of what?
The seaweed pieces. I would have to say dark green.
Are you reading the Great?
Colors that... Huh?
Are you reading the Great Gatsby?
No.
Lucky you.
Well, I already did.
You already did?
Yeah.
What did you think?
No.
It's awful.
Uh-huh. Do you know how it ends?
No.
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
He dies.
Thank God. Oh yeah, doesn't someone shoot him in the pool or something?
Yeah.
My English teacher is too obsessed with colors. Like, we're talking, and it says like the man has gray hair, and she's like, "What does this mean?"
Oh, yep. Well, that's what they're supposed to be. That because color symbolizes stuff all the time, I guess.
No, it doesn't. Like the guy's hair is gray. All right, that just means he's old. It doesn't mean that he's his monster inside of his head is trying to attack him, and challenging himself with glasses. Like the dude's old.
Like, how are you supposed to come up with that?
Because we're all just supposed to know what the colors mean.
Man,
That's
my
what I don't
carpet
like
is
about
white. My carpet is white. What does that mean?
that the dude's a neat freak.
You know what it means to me? Why don't you know? God.
I can't. That's the one part of English I don't like understand.
What is special about dark orange?
It symbolizes death and decay and the inner struggle with mankind.
What is what is special about sand red?
That there's nothing special about sand red. It's just a crappy color.
I think it symbolizes what you said earlier. I think it symbolizes, like, I guess it's not a symbol. I don't know what it
Symbolizes death and decay.
Yeah. And horribleness. Is that what you're gonna say?
Oh, it's more than it symbolizes more than just horribleness. It symbolizes atrociousness or something.
Is atrociousness an understatement?
The biggest one I think I've ever said. Oh man. Oh wait a minute. What mocks are you making? Lego Man Joe asks. I'm working on my Kashyyyk 2.0.
And I am working on tearing apart this Mawan, mock on Mawan 2.0. I just realized we both are doing 2.0s. I fell asleep in physics today.
Man, I was falling asleep in. No, never mind. That was the other day. Never mind.
Yeah.
My goal days, I always start to like fall asleep in math, and that's just because all my other classes are like you moving up and about, and math is just you sit down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, there's something about fourth block on gold days for me too. Hasn't happened recently, but like especially in December, because I was like sleep deprived and really busy and all that. I would like almost every gold day during fourth block at like 2:15, I would be asleep. Like consistently for like almost the entire month of December and part of November.
You start drifting off.
Huh?
You start drifting off.
Oh yes. And what's nice is that my teacher doesn't care because I'm not the only one. I would fall asleep. Have you ever? Okay, today I didn't get yelled at, but he was like, "Why are you asleep?"
Why are you teaching?
Yeah, in physics. Yeah. Why are you showing us your intestines? That's the question we should be asking. I'm sure the audience.
I know. I was just thinking that. I was just thinking out of context.
What are
It
you
just
talking
sounds
about?
weird.
Is Rebel gonna join at some point?
I don't know. We have just under an hour left.
Really?
Yeah.
It's already 9 o'clock. 9:09. Wow.
Don't you hate it when you're sitting in fourth block for a solid hour and a half? You look at the clock and it's only changed 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's how my entire day goes, especially for G3 in black days. Man, I'll be sitting in class for 8 hours, look at the clock, and it's only moved 5 minutes.
Not all classes are like that, though. Some of them, like, let's see here. Bookstore, I'm fine. Both my choirs, I'm fine. Like, I don't usually have to look at the clock because I'm most of the time not bored. In the bookstore, I can just listen to music if I'm not doing my math homework. And you know what I'm not listening to? 6ix9ine. And then, in AP U.S. history, I look at the clock all the time.
Oh, me too.
Oh my god. And the thing is, since it's sea lunch, we go back in there, and I find myself wanting to leave even more after we've already gone back. You know what I mean? Like after sea lunch. I feel like I want. Is that the same way for you? Oh, I guess you're kind of in a nicer class. I mean, it's not really a classroom, but
U.S. history is the most boring history ever. World history, on the other hand, is amazing. Roman Empire. Oh, I could read about that for hours. Egyptian Empire. I could read that for months.
Good job.
Oh, yes. I don't know why I said it like that. I prefer world history so much more. There's so much that happens. You're looking at thousands of years of stuff happening. In the United States, you just got 200 years where they literally is just straight politics, and I hate politics.
Yeah. I get you. I don't really like one reason that I don't like learning about U.S. history is about like I definitely am realizing a lot more now than I did in eighth grade when I literally learned the same stuff. I think it's stupid that we're learning it again, even though we already learned it in eighth grade. But I don't really care.
I know, exactly. We're just learning it more in depth.
Yeah, and yeah, but I don't know what I was going to say. I don't remember. Wow, this looks all right. I've taken off everything besides plates. I took off every inch of vegetation, and that's how it looks. I really like this thing here, this pathway for the tank, and then there's the landing pad. Giving you guys a huge sneak peek here. And I didn't really improve it much. I haven't really been improving it much, but one thing that I don't like about my builds is like I use way too many plates, and I feel like I should use more slopes and tiles and slope tiles in the terrain. So I feel like it's like overly plated a lot of the time.
I feel the same about my mocks.
Yeah, like what I'm talking about is like this, for example. There's like I see the top of so many studs, and I don't see very many slopes. You know what I mean? I don't like that as much anymore. Like it's bothering me more and more. And the issue with that is that I don't have a lot of, and I don't really want to use like larger tiles because I don't like that either. It doesn't really look better. And then when I just leave it open, it looks okay, but. Oh, and here's the flesh area.
Hold on, I don't have. Hold on, I want to see how ugly this color is. I don't have. Wait. Well, I guess there is a 16-second delay. You know what that reminds me of?
Huh.
That one mock from Brickworld.
I thought you liked that.
Was Mars.
I thought you liked those.
I like that mock.
You don't like flesh with like MDF?
No, not really.
I think I like it. I just wish I would have made it a little more obvious that it's like that the flesh is like drier, I guess, when it's higher up. It didn't really work out.
All right. So, are you down for open lunch one day? I think I already asked that question.
What?
Are you down for open lunch one day? A goal day?
Open lunch?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So you know how we had to go to the cafeteria for lunch?
Yeah.
Open lunch is like where you go outside the school to go like to Subway or Taco Bell or something.
Oh, yeah, I am.
And then you come back. But
wait. It would be it'd be Wednesday, right?
there's snow. I'm not driving in the snow.
Huh?
I'm not going to be driving in the snow.
Oh, so not this. I'm confused. I thought you said Wednesday.
Yeah, but this whole week is supposed to snow.
Okay.
And last time I drove in the snow, we all know what happened.
Yeah. Although, in your defense, it was first stick.
It was what?
First snow, first stick. When the when the snow first met the pavement, which is when it's the slipperiest.
And it was also
Is that a word?
a back road.
Slipperiest. Is that a word? When it
Yeah,
was
but
the
I'm gonna
most
wait
slippery.
because I'm about
Oh,
to
yeah.
drop. I'm about to drop $3,000. So
Yeah. Good point. Three G's.
3Ks.
Three racks.
Three what?
That's what rappers call it.
What'd you say?
Rappers call it. Well, a lot of rappers call it G's, but they also call it racks.
I'm about to drop a lot of bones on it. A lot of presidents.
Huh? Oh yeah. Good one.
Most of my presidents. Do you know what kind of car you're gonna get?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Once you get a car, if you're comfortable, we can race.
You want to race?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, once I get a car, I'm gonna start searching for some roads around here because I'm already gonna race Kyler. I shouldn't have said his name on camera, but you guys don't know his last name, so. Then I got 3 other people who are willing to race.
Like, would the race be with like all of us or?
No, like 1v1.
Okay.
Unless I have, like, it isn't planned, but I have the idea on people's heads where we can get everyone together to do one. But the thing is, we have to find a road that's like extremely large. That's also secluded.
Because you don't want like a bunch of cars driving down or like police. That'd be the worst.
I know they're gonna have to pull some Fast and the Furious to get out of there.
Yeah.
And I also need time to get manual down.
Because you haven't. Oh yeah, you don't want to be learning manual in the snow.
Yep, it's extremely bad in the snow.
So you're actually buying a stick.
Yep.
Nice. Do they affect the price, like if it's manual or automatic?
Sticks are cheaper.
Really?
Yep.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah. That does make sense.
And then there's also back in the day, automatics were extremely rare. Like or like 90. Okay, so it's like the 60s to like the 80s. It was very rare to have an automatic. Then automatics started to get more popular as time goes on. 90s, I'd say there's about half and half. And then now only 3%, well, 3.9% of all cars made are stick. So obviously automatic dominates the thing. So the cheaper, the older the car, the cheaper it is. Also, the more problems with it, so the more expensive it becomes. But the cheaper it is, and because stick was so common back in the day, also affects the price. But let's say, for example, I want a Nissan 370Z. The manual might be 20 grand, as the automatic will be 23 grand.
Okay.
I gotta send you this picture. Garrett, yes. The answer is yes. So Kyler let me take his car to Meyer. We were working. I went on break. I'm like, yo, can I borrow your car? And he's like, sure. He gave me the keys. I went to Meyer, did some donuts in the parking lot because it was just a light cover of snow. And he has bad tires, so we were drifting all over the place. And then I had two other people in the car. But one of them wasn't Kyler. It was Kyler. Kyler was working, so it was me, Cody, and Sierra in Kyler's car. And I go, let me show you how good I am at backing up. This is what I did. Oh, the picture just sent.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Okay, but you didn't. Did you actually touch the?
Nope.
Really?
I used my mirrors. Then I looked out the window because the back started to get foggy. So then I looked out the window, backed up. I'm like, hey, Cody, how close am I? He goes, you're about a knee's length away. So I backed up even more. And this is the second time ever I've driven his car. So like spatial recognition was not on my side.
Yeah.
For those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about, I'm like 3 centimeters away from a wall. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be need to be making another Bricklink order.
Are you?
Oh yeah. I got very little done, but that leaves a lot to do next week. I guess it's only 9:30.
Do you think he's gonna be joining
Who?
Rebel?
I don't think so anymore.
Did he say no?
I don't know. It's 30 minutes. I feel like it'd almost be pointless. Yeah.
Yeah.
To get all set up just for like what it will eventually be like 20 minutes. As much as I want him to join.
Yeah.
$10 outside. What the heck?
Oh my god, that reminds me. Guess what I get to do after this live stream? Forgot about it
What?
almost. Shovel our driveway.
Oh, this late?
Well, it's my fault because I forgot to after school, and now I have to before my parents get home, which is gonna be at like 10:30. So I'm gonna have to like bounce as soon as we get off the live stream, probably.
We can end it a few minutes early if that works.
Okay.
We're gonna do 15 more minutes.
What time is it?
9:30.
Sure. That if that's fine with you, then yeah.
Yep, I'm okay with that.
Because then you can. Did you say you wanted to like go to bed?
Yeah. Super tired.
Yeah, it seems like each school year I've been getting consistently worse on like bedtime because I know that freshman year I was pretty much going to bed between like most nights between like 10:30 and 11. And then last year it was pretty much between sometimes I go to bed before 11 still, but it was closer to like 11:30. And this year it's between like on school nights, by the way. Like I'm talking school nights. It's between like 11:30 and 12:30, and there's some nights I've say there's probably been like 10 to 15 nights where I'm up till 1, if not later.
All right. Freshman year, I was 10:30 every single night. Then sophomore year came and it was midnight to 1 o'clock every night. And now it's 1 to 1:30 every night.
Is it really?
Yeah, and I get up at 6:30.
How do you function?
Practice, skill. You got to give yourself like a prep talk before you go to bed.
What do you mean?
Like, you will function in the morning. You will be in a good mood in the morning. Then you wake up, you're in a good mood, and you function perfectly fine.
See, that doesn't work for me at all. Maybe it's just you.
I try to get myself, like, my goal is to be in a good mood every single day. Like, in an excited, good mood. Because last year, I was in a bad mood almost every day, and I did not find that fun.
That's a good goal.
I don't necessarily try to be in like a good mood all the time, but I have been working on like being more positive to other people, which sounds really cliche, but it has been working actually. And I don't really know how. I mean, I guess I can kind of understand, but I am extremely well liked by people in choir. Like a lot of people. And I'm not like trying to brag or anything, but I don't really understand. I feel like I'm becoming the new Monty, and that's not a good thing.
Oh,
Well, okay, that's not what I mean. I'm not talking like I'm not becoming him, but I'm becoming like how people view him.
like how people perceive him.
Like I'm honestly almost popular in a way, which I hate it. Because everyone, when I walk in the classroom, everyone's like, "Hey, Dimples." I'm like, "Oh my god." Yeah, they call me Dimples. I don't understand.
Hey, everyone in the comment section. Everyone watching the live stream, comment "Hi Dimples" in the comment section.
And
that is Lieutenant Curtis's nickname at school. So everyone say "Hi Dimples" just once. See if they actually do it.
oh, dude. So you know how I was telling you about? Oh no, maybe I don't think I did. Yeah, I did. But so today we had in choir we had a bunch of people like do their solos, and we did our quartet. Like what we're taking to ISMA tomorrow, we perform that for the class. And people did their solos. So, and we kind of made a deal with the directors and the piano player, the accompanist, whatever you want to call it. And so they basically, if all of us that were doing solos and or ensembles or quartets for ISMA, they were each of them were going to do their own solo. So Mr. Nemeth did this like tenor solo, and since he's like a high singer, it blew me away. And then Mr. I don't really care that I'm saying names. Mr. Oak did like this. He like played the piano. It was like a '70s song. It was really weird. But the piano player, he did this like it was like best hits of 2017 and it was like on. Oh God, it was so good. He's incredible at playing the piano. He's so good. And we like he's like what he's really incredible at is sight reading. Like that's the thing. Most of the solos for ISMA, like most of the people that do solos ask him to be their piano player because of how fast he sight reads. Because they can literally put music in front of him, and since he knows all the main chords and stuff and how to like transition and all that, he like say it's like a normal solo, like a typical soprano solo, say. He can probably learn it, maybe like a 3-minute song. He can probably learn it within 20 minutes and have it down. He not memorized or anything like that, but he'll have it down in about 20 minutes. We've asked him questions like that before, and it took him probably a good 4 hours. And I know that seems like a long time, but only 4 hours to learn what he performed for us today, which was incredible.
So that's. I used to be in a band, and it would take longer than 4 hours to get a song. Like,
oh yeah, like for me, like a typical Viva Voce song would probably takes me on my own at least like
10, 12 hours of just practicing by myself. That's not including in class, which is where I get most of the learning done. And crap, they're already home. And I didn't shovel the driveway. I'm going to get in trouble. Great. It's kind of pointless now to go shovel because they drove into the driveway. But I might still have to, especially if they're mad. Oops. Yeah, I thought that was hilarious that was yesterday. I thought that was hilarious yesterday when Rhodes was like the only one watching the documentary.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Like, he was just sitting there. He looked so entertained by this really, I mean, I gotta be straightforward here. Really, really bad documentary. I mean, I guess it wasn't that bad, but it's a documentary. So that doesn't help. But anyway, not good. And no one in the class. Like, sometimes you would see one or two kids at maybe one point just look up and just, like, if there was, like, a loud, like, literally if the volume increased, some of their heads would turn at the screen. But most of the time, none of them were looking. None.
Yeah,
Besides him. Besides him.
and then those scenes that he had to skip through.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, Rhodes. Gotta love him.
That was...
It was peachy.
Yes.
As Rhodes would say.
Yes, it was very peachy.
How you doing, Rhodes? Peachy. And do you get that about him? Like, there's something about him that just, like, just how he is, just makes me laugh a lot.
His personality is unique.
Yeah, and just how he appears, like, and how he just, like, bounces up and down in the chair, and how he, like, scratches his face, and just how he looks around, and, like, his facial expressions are insane. They're hilarious. And it's unintentional too. Like, I feel like he doesn't even know that he's making those hilarious faces. Like, you know,
And then how
what
he
I'm
shakes.
talking about, huh?
The way he shakes when he shakes his leg, his whole body just like jiggle.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to end it in 4 minutes?
That's up to you.
Oof.
Oh man,
I'm beat.
you are what?
I'm beat.
Oh, me too. So the pants I'm wearing right now, I washed with a pair of jeans, and they were a pair of white shorts. Now they're a pair of white shorts that are tinted blue,
Seriously?
and I wore them all day. No, I don't think anyone noticed. And to be honest, I really don't care.
So like they're not. Are they like tinted blue or is it like splotches of blue?
So
Like
they used to be pure white. They used to be pure white, and now around the seams, and they're the cargo shorts too. So like around the seams and where the fabric folds is when it's like tinted blue.
so it's not the whole thing. It's
I'm gonna send you a picture because this is probably where it is the worst. It just looks like they're worn in. It's hilarious.
no one noticed.
I don't think so. Oh man. I'll probably just bleach them or something.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Uh-huh.
Kind of almost looks like blue chalk almost.
Yeah. That's it. It looks like someone smeared blue chalk all over my pants. That's what it looks like.
Well, because I that's what I kind of thought of because like that's how it looks when just like regular chalk gets on your pants.
What's your favorite car?
Corvette.
What year do you know?
No.
Stingray? Or just like
Yeah.
the all right.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
I've not. I just like Corvettes. And I haven't really like I'm not really into cars, so I don't know if I have like a favorite. But I've just kind of always liked Corvettes. I really like how like a lot of the like really expensive um, sports cars look. Like I love when I'm. This happens quite a bit actually. Like maybe one in every 3 or 4 times that I drive to work, and I'm on Capitol. Um, I see at least like at least a reasonably expensive car driving down.
There's that one day I was driving to your house to pick you up to go to school, and a red 2014 Nissan GTR drove past my car. You know how expensive that car is?
No.
I mean, compared to other like sports cars, it's relatively cheap, but to see one being driven around here, it's $100,000.
Oh,
What it reasonably cheap for a it's not a supercar, but like it's on the bubble, I say, of being a supercar. More on the sporty end. But for that to be around here in this area is shocking.
yeah.
Now you go to Chicago and you'll see those everywhere. You'll see
Well,
Lamborghini.
that's the thing though. Like I wish if you like, I wish there was a way of telling. I guess if they like passed you or if you were behind them, then you could see if they're actually from Indiana or not. Because if it says California, then you'll know they're probably from like Beverly Hills or
Oh man, I would
right.
if I had a GTR, I would not drive a GTR all the way out to South Bend. Oh, there you go. Because you know how Every 3,000 miles, you got to change the brakes. And each brake change is 10 grand.
Ooh.
Yeah. So from here to Cali is like 3,100 miles. So not only gas, but 10 grand added to that.
Mhm.
So, whew.
Yeah. All right. It is 9:48.
We're gonna end it.
Sure.
Alrighty, guys, that was the last stream. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like and check out both of our channels if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe to both of our channels if you haven't already. And that will be all. So I want you to have yourselves a very nice day. And this is Colin Production Studios, signing off.
Thank you for watching today, guys, and I will see you next time.
Peace out, everyone.